Good evening. It's Alex again. I'm here with the Skylander statistics, and just going to start doing another one out for this evening. We're going to be looking at Slobber. He is a solid Earth guy. Oh, just got a text message, but yep. So he's a solid Earth guy, and we'll get a couple of baseline statistics for him and see where we go from there. If anyone has any comments, questions, concerns, please bring them up. I got plenty of stuff to do that with. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring up the Excel spreadsheet that we're going to be using this evening. So like it says, Slobbertooth right here. He's an Earth. Doesn't have a bottom or anything. He's a Series 1, swap force, yada yada. We're going to get all this stuff, figure out the rate of his health, and then start using some damage per second calculations to figure out just how good he is. That being said, we're going to go ahead and kick this off. So let's bring up Skylanders. And like always, we're going to go to the lower save so that it doesn't have any of the special, if you complete like a bazillion things, you get extra lucky points and extra this and extra that. We want to give you guys a baseline for
you look different somehow.
Always improve with the
I don't know.
additional stuff in the game of completing the game. Stuff like that.
What's happening?
Chaos! Why have you summoned me?
This unfortunate cutscene. Too bad.
What did you do?
Oh, Master, I didn't.
You've been careless, Chaos. Now prepare to meet your...
What? My what?
Your...
No? Okay, there we go. Skipping it. Rufus is going to tell us to
Slobber and slobber.
do some battle, but do anything of the sort.
Glad to see you back here in Woodboro, Skylander. News of your heroism has been spreading all throughout the Cloudbreak Islands, and many have offered to help in any way they
This is
can.
the first Skylander that's going to be just straight himself.
In fact, Snagglescale has come here to personally lend a hand.
Again,
He says he has a way to improve your battle skills. You should go see him at once.
Reset him the other day, but if not, it's a quick little reset. We'll trot on over to my favorite little area. I don't think he trods. I don't know what it is. He's a waddle. Pretty interesting that he uses his tail so much to go forward. Okay, so he's a level 2, so let's get over to Skylander. Ooh, actually,
I need to crunch these numbers.
his maximum health right now is 330. I'll just notate that right over here. And then as soon as we reset him, might as well do the other ones real quick. Speed 35. That's relatively low actually. Armor is pretty high. That's a 30. That's pretty solid. Critical hit, not very good. And he's got the typical 25. That elemental power that we get, that power boost that we get, just comes from having a whole bunch of Skylanders. So that being said, let's see what his first attack is, and that is the Horn Swipe. Write that over here. And then we'll see what else he's got. He's got Chomp a Chunk. So this is something that we're just going to be able to get the actual, the initial damage that he takes from doing the chomp and chunk. So he won't be doing the chunking, but he'll do the chomping for this part. We'll eventually see how much he does with the chunk part, but for now we're just going to stick with the chomping part. Unstoppable force, charge forward, distance, powerful headbutt attack. Could do that. Tough hide, bonus and armor. See how much that is. That was pretty easy, so we'll go ahead and write down tough hide. Well, tough hide doesn't really get us anything here, so that's pretty easy to just notate. Shockwave and Loogie. Okay, so we'll do one more, and that'll be the. Let's do a Shockwave. Okay, so now that we've got his attacks notated down, we'll go to manage. Oops, not his nickname. Reset. And I actually got the Dark Edition as well, so I'll go ahead and toss him down there and see what his difference is at. I'm calling it now that it's probably going to be a critical hit, but I don't know for sure because I haven't done it. So you can make your bets now, just for, again, just for bragging rights. We don't bet. We don't say that, hey, betting for money, that's no good. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Skylander.
I need to crunch these numbers.
All right, so his maximum health is 300. He's going to be a beast. Actual beast. So his rate is 30. His total health at level 20 is 900. That's probably going to get increased by a couple tough hide type things. I mean, you saw that, so that's going to increase his effective health with the armor upgrade. With his effective health, off the top of my head, I don't know what the rate is. I have to plug that into our little effective health calculator using armor, but that's not in this one. This specific spreadsheet. This is just for like kind of baseline grabbing new stuff. So we've got all of his current level 1 upgrades and all that jazz. So we're gonna head over here. How much it does. So he does 35. And just rapidly swinging it. Doesn't look like it slows down at all, so we're just going to write that down and 350 over 10 hits. 10 number. Run the stopwatch program on my handy dandy cell phone. Okay, here we go. And we're going to go ahead and start. Alright, so we got Horns White. And I'm just going to be doing that. And here we go. Time for 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and that is 5 seconds. On. And here we go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5.1. Here we go again. And 1, 2, 4, 5.1. And 1, 2, 4, 6, 5 on the dot. Okay, and here we go. 2, 4, 5 on the dot. Here we go again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 4.9. A little bit gun shy on that one, so not gun shy, not whatever it is. Here we go again, and press start. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know this is super riveting, but hey, this is what you got to do. 5 on the money. And here we go again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that's 5 again. And here we go. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So he's actually going to have a pretty good damage per second output, just initial starting. He's going to get about 70. Let's say even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. 4.9. He usually gets 70 even. Even. That's a nice number. Okay, so here we got to get in some Cashamola. And if you were paying attention the past couple, pretty much use the same system. So, yes, coming down right now. Alright, so please take your breath. Who's coming down? Will be here. Yes. Really? jet.
If there's a drill, there's a way.
And then guess what's coming down next? Anyone? If you guessed the sky dive, you are correct. Congratulations. You get a big bottle of pride. Start a little jet. Actually, I would What's great about having two players is that they both get the same amount of experience, share experience, and share. So you get one experience, you both get one. Even if it's just real life jet. Obviously, you want to grab the pizza, get full health, really get into that ride. Play co-op, great sharing. The downside of playing co-op happens to be the puzzles. Puzzles tend to be a little more when you have two players, because inevitably, the time that you finally get across that bridge is the time that you're out.
Hello, Skylander friend. Are you ready to achieve physical perfection to rival my own?
What if we mess it up? It's just, and in big battles, it's very tough to maintain who's what, and the amount of distance apart. That is a very limiting factor, especially if you're doing different styles of play. Another upgrade. Should just scan his tough rocks. Guess how much it is. I'm guessing 8. But I could be wrong. I want to spoil the fun, so without further ado, let's see how much.
I'm working my tail off.
What? That's a massive armor increase. Wow. He's a tank. I'm actually almost speechless on that. So with the upgrade, $70. That's gonna prevent a substantial amount of damage. That'd be interesting. Okay, you guys will know it. Surprise now, but plug that in. Okay, so we've already done the home swipe. So chomp and chomp. Not that one. Chomp and chomp is dealing 40 per. It's not going to get us as good damage per second, but the additional things that it does is I figured it was okay. Then that's better than it is. Or better than I thought it was in battle mode, because in battle mode I can guarantee you that I've tried it, you can't swallow it. I mean, that would just be cheating. Keep them in your mouth when they die, and then you're like, oh, I won. No. I won. No. That's no good. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and start. Chomp and chomp. Chomp and chomp. Here we go. Ready? 2. It's not going to be too bad. Here we go. 0.3. Now, for those of you that are out there that are that motivated to go ahead and grab a stopwatch and time it, this is from the moment that I start pressing the button, because I mean, however long that takes is important to rotate too. So 64, that is a pretty solid amount, especially when you just get to a massive increase in your stun ability when you're in story mode. Not as much when you're in battle mode, battle arena, but it's okay. So, what's next? Oh, shockwave. Right. See if it does more if you're like right behind it. Right. Nope. Okay. So it deals 42. Not 42. The answer to life universe thing, but 40. Surprisingly, he's pretty fast in his turnaround on attack. He's slow getting from point A to point B, but when he gets to point wherever he's going, he can do some pretty quick attacking. Alright, so here we go. But without further ado, start. 8.1. Okay, that's not going to be too good of a damage per second, but it does a pretty solid area around it. So here we go again. 8.1 again. Let's keep it rolling. 2. I should also note that when I'm taking the Xbox through into the computer, there doesn't seem to be a delay in like actual, like as soon as I press a button, it does it. So like if I move, it moves. It's not like it might be like half a second, not even half a second, like maybe half a tenth of a second, or maybe max tenth of a second. So that's within our acceptable range of error here. I mean, when we get down to Magna Zone type thing, where each one of those gorilla drill, like each one of their attacks is like very, very important, and it's like, then we're going to be pulling out the slow mode, but we're not on the slow mode section right here. We'll get into that later. But anyway, let's continue. Round 4. Here we go. 4. And 8.3. Again. And 4. 8.2. Here we go again. 3. We're at 8.2 even right now, and here we go. 1. Back down below 8.2. Here we go again. 2. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 6.1. 2 more. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 8. 9. 10. 8.2. And our last one. And 1. 2. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 8.1. We'll reference that cell now. And we got 48, rounding up, that's about 50%. So definitely not as good as this one quite, but that's still pretty solid. let's go ahead and look ahead. Just a little
I need to crunch these numbers.
That armor upgrade is pretty intense. He's got a shockwave. He's got that awesome chomp attack. So spit them out, dealing increased damage. So I don't know if the chomp does more. You know what? We might as well just buy it and see if the chomp does more. Oh, well, we gotta actually go over there. Okay, so the Snot Rocket and Om Nom 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 and Feast, those are all gonna be better in story mode and less effective in battle mode. Earthshaker, this is gonna be probably much more effective in battle mode, but I don't know for sure. Spiky Tail, Shockwave does more damage, and it just keeps slamming on the ground, so it probably does a lot better. And Iron Jaw, that deals increased damage. Well, we can go ahead if you guys are curious as to how that's going to affect things. So, I'm down for it if you guys are. And I didn't hear any objections, interestingly enough. Not that. How much that Chomp and Stomp does. I'm not actually going to get him, so it doesn't really matter. He's probably going to be 70. 200 off. Okay, well, unfortunately, now I'll just have to be a teaser. I don't want to spend too much time. I gotta be taken off for a little bit. Okay, so that's staying the same. Oh, there's Chomp. Chomp does the same initially, so it's going to do more damage and spit them out. So, that is just good to know. That's going to be, again, better in, only going to make a difference. So, that's the case. There's upgrade. Where we're at right here. That's 7. Very surprising. I would say I was surprised with damage per second output. How big of an area that chocolate is. Those upgrades might make it somewhat contender for like a top tier Skylander, actually. Actually, with him out here, let's go ahead and put on the dark. See what difference we get.
Clobber and slobber.
If that's the case, then we can go ahead and I can actually.
I need to crunch these numbers.
His armor. Okay, so he's got some good stuff. Upgrades. Let's see if we got. Oh, he doesn't have it yet. Okay, so. Oh, he doesn't. So that's still goes 35. Head on over here. I go out over it. There's only 2%. So I was, in fact, wrong. Which does happen. I'm not perfect. Oh, so now he's got 2 jaws. I thought that was part of it. Nope, he's actually got 2 jaws. Okay, so that just 4 and 5. That's going to be impressive. I forgot what it's called already.
I'm working my tail off.
Maybe steel jaw or something like that. Iron jaw. Close. Iron jaw upgrade. With iron jaw upgrade. That's going to deal 45. And that's going to reference the cell up here. That's 90 a second. That is very, very solid indeed. So let's put him back to square 0. That looked kind of fun.
Clobber and slobber.
I didn't know that. Okay, so let's look at his stats to see if
I need to crunch these numbers.
300, 35, 30, 2. Ooh, his elemental power. He's got a bonus of 5. So plus 5. That's it. Other than looking just straight up awesome. Oh, come on. It's just text. I just want text. Excel. Format cells. Anytime now. Come on. Oh, Excel's being slow. Alright, so we'll just go text. +5. Alright, so Dark Slobbertooth, there is a indeed plus to having him, especially in story mode. Doesn't do you any good in the good old battle arena, because there are no elemental powers. That I can tell. That doesn't mean that there won't be some sort of pack or something that comes out that increases that. But Slobbertooth, a solid melee option. Looks like he's got some good damage per second output, and he looks like a tank. Looks like he's going to be a straight tank. That's armor, but his effective health might not actually be that of might not actually be able to beat that of Washbone. Currently, effective health. You see that in the but with that, I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of this. Say good evening and have a great weekend. My buddy is going to be my buddy John. He's my partner in crime, if you will. He's going to be hopefully able to get some of this, get a couple in, and be able to do a couple, maybe check out some other Skylanders, maybe do a Stink Bomb or a Spy Rise. Boom Jet's down here too. Twin Blade Chop Chop, who knows, He's a big fan of Popthorn, so if anyone wants to message him, feel free to express your love of Popthorn, because he is a fellow enthusiast. And Popthorn is pretty solid. I'd be interested to really dive into his statistics a little bit more than we have. We just kind of glanced over our favorites right now, trying to get the, not necessarily that any of them are non-favorites. I don't think that's a word. Unfavorites, disfavorites, misfavorites, all those negative prefixes, whatever that is, compared with, or you add that to favorite. That's what the ones that we are doing right now. Not necessarily. We don't have any that way, but our favorites are kind of just sitting back, and we're going to see, and that way we can kind of tell, hey, these guys are pretty good against the rest, rather than like having all of the rest of the ones that we're going to do compared to them. So I'd rather slide those in at the end. But I might be able to do that Popthorn. So give a little message. You can do it on Twitch. We have a Facebook account, Max Stats. That's MAXSTATS. So for those military types, Mike Alpha X-Ray, and then last name Sierra Tango Alpha Tango Sierra. And our link itself is on our Twitch page. You can also reach us through Kickstarter. And if that doesn't work, you can feel free to throw us an email at maxstatshelp@gmail.com. So that's MAXSTATSHELP@gmail.com. And we'd be happy to accommodate you. If anyone has any comments about this program that we're working on, or this stream that we're doing, please drop us a line, give us some feedback. We'd love to make it more accessible and better for you guys, the viewers. We're all trying to figure this out together and kind of figure out what is the best Skylander and compare it to one another. So anyway, you guys have a great night. Have a great Valentine's Day tomorrow. I will be offline for that, and John will be taking over, hopefully. So again, it was a pleasure, as always, and you stay classy, Skylanders.